Nipah! Welcome back, everybody. It's time for the Daily Nipah. Rika Fruity Simulator 25. You. Excuse me. I had the wrong thing up there. You can get it yourself at socksmakepeoplesexy.net/games or .itch.io. Oh my goodness, my throat caved in there. I apologize. It's free as a bee, Rika. Oh, she looks like she's ready to ball. She's a gymnast. That is an immediate triple-double. What's up, Bo? How you doing? Goodness. Yeah, I don't know where my throat happened there, but it happened. No joke, Rika. No, she wants to come in and ball. She wants to ball. I don't know what I was going to plan to do today. I had something else, but I literally could not wake up today. It was really odd. Like, I just wasn't going to happen. I was up at like 9, which I'm like, okay, it's a little too early. But I couldn't actually like start getting tired again until around like 10:30, so I'm like, it's getting kind of late. But that's fine, I'm just gonna nap so I'm not super tired all day. And after that, it was just... there was no waking up. It took me until almost 1 o'clock to even start to wake up. I took my meds just to wake up. Pretty much. That's a triple-double. What's up, Rizik? Gotta get you on that list for this guard. Plus, I gotta add a bunch of YouTubers after this. Oh. I thank Cooler again for the awesome PNG tuber. I like it. Think I'd like to use a las gun this time around. That's pretty. It's a good choice, Rizik. It's a good corpse starchian choice. I feel like if I started with the Gorgon on a challenge run, but only used like the guard las gun and then grenades attached to it, it would be really interesting. Because we'd get like 50 guard right away, but they would never get better guns. So basically it really would be a massive turnover and guard dying all the time. I wonder how well you could do against like high armored things with that many las guns at your side, just the default guard las gun. Probably not a whole lot of good, honestly, because you have to get close enough to really hit like a good amount of shots, so you'd have to get crafty. But yeah, we'll update the list after this. But yeah, this morning was great. Well, and afternoon. I don't know what it was. I just couldn't wake up. There's a straight. Nice, Rika. It's been a while since I was just that tired for that long. Getting too old for this shit. Nah. I ain't getting too old. Sometimes you just get tired. That's okay. Still have a long day of streaming what we can do here today. Bada bada boom, bada bada boom, bada bada bing, bada bada bing, bada bada boom. We got lots of guards that get to come out and die. And get renamed into more guards. We've already got people on their 4th iteration already. Kind of curious, To see how well we can do once we finally do get good guards and armor and stuff. Like, our guards, we're only gonna have up to 5 officers the whole run. The rest are just gonna be veteran guards. That's it. But veteran guards get really good. That's a straight. Nicely done, Rika. Like, they can get up to the 100+ accuracies, and I feel if they have MC las guns and stuff, they're probably gonna do some good damage to things with some really good accuracy and repeated thumping with those las guns. Yeah, I could see that, Bo. I could see that. Having insomnia is misery. I'm sure. I've had it a couple of times, that's a straight. But I don't think I've ever actually been, like, super stricken with insomnia or anything. Excuse me. There's a double triple, Rika. Very nice. You're getting close to 300 double triples this season too, Rika. But with the amount of hellhammers, mounted las weaponry, and other stuff we can get, it's probably not going to be too bad late game. We'll see. We might even take, excuse me, some mounted heavy weapons all the way to the end even. Although I feel in part 2 they're going to start in the open and just kind of get screwed. Oh, actually, no. The Gorgon comes full in the second part, too. Never mind. And plus, we can have a roof on the Gorgon now, so we don't have to worry about getting infinitely bombed on. And yeah, it does. A lot of sleeping too long also still just makes you feel super tired as well. But I don't think that was it, though. I don't think it's one where I just slept too long. Like, it was intermittent sleep. It's like I'd lay my head back for like a half hour, I'd wake up way too tired to do anything, so I just lay my head back down. Kind of like that. But we're good. We're good. We're good to go. We could actually get the, like the Carapace Stormtrooper rifles this time, possibly. Yep, and I'll dream that I'm sleeping in weird places or dream about trying to wake up. Yeah, I can see that. I've also, for the first time in years, like decades maybe, I've actually been having dreams that I somewhat remember. And that's no joke. Like, I have not been one to remember most of my dreams for a very, very long time. But as of a little bit, last month or so, it's kind of just been hitting me a little bit. I don't know, maybe there's something happening in my brain. Who knows? That's a straight, Rika. Very nice. Either way, I'm very happy to be here and be streaming again. Playing more XCOM, hanging with y'all, talking with y'all. That's another straight, Rika. Very nice. I can't underscore the communicative aspect of streaming. It's really the main reason I do it. I could play games offline or upload to YouTube if I wanted to do that. But I like talking to y'all. I like interacting and having y'all in the game and doing that. I think that's a fun, like, cooperative activity to do, essentially. Excuse me. I think that's the major pull of streaming in general, besides people who just want to make money, which never last. Those people who taste like an ounce of success get the biggest ego that you'll ever see. I've experienced this many times. None of those people stream anymore, by the way. But, but it's crazy. It really is. Like, I just enjoy that aspect of it. And maybe it took me a while to even realize that myself, even in my speedrunning days, and I had tons of people in the chat, and we chit-chatted often. That was always the most fun part. I love speedrunning, too. Don't get me wrong. I love XCOM, clearly. But there's just that interactive part of streaming that's fun. We are social creatures, mostly, as human beings. I guess this is my favorite way to communicate, really. Since I'm such a horrendously anxious person in person. And I don't really get to talk to many people in person too much. This is like the most comfortable way to do it. We're all here with something we enjoy, gaming. And we all have lots of topics we could talk about. There's a triple-double, Rika. One more, and we got ourselves a ball-in. That's why I like hearing about y'all's games. Whatever games y'all playing, whatever's going on in your life that you feel like talking about. I find that interesting. I find learning about people interesting. And I find other gameplay, like, I've lived on... Oh, another triple-double. I didn't mean to go there. That's gonna be a ballin' for Rika. Alright, Rika, let's start ballin'. Ballin'. Talk about it after this quick ballin' section here. Rika? Oh yeah, Rika. We've been ballin' for a while, but you're a true penthouse baller. Baller, pentaballer, ball cathlete, penthouse baller. Let's go.
And now, the starting center for your San Antonio Spurs. A 4-foot 6-inch skyscraper from Higurashi University, Rika
Hell yeah, Rika. Hell yeah. Let's go, Rika. Time to ball out.
What the fuck is going on with Rika Farude? What the fuck?
Let's go, Rika. I feel like I should have the meme this is based off of as part of the like a link in chat that you can look at so you can understand this meme. Oh, it did. Oh no, it didn't. What happened? Oh no, Rika, you're not balling on stream. Did I turn that off on an accident or something? There we go. Wait, no, wait. Sorry, Rika. That was my fault. I didn't realize you weren't balling here. Now you're balling. Let's go, Rika. Well, let's just have to do it again.
And now, the starting center for your San Antonio
The music's still going.
A 4-foot 6-inch skyscraper from Higurashi University, Rika What the fuck is going on with Rika Farude?
What the fuck? 30 times a baller, Rika. Sorry, Rika. I don't know why I didn't have you on the stream. I don't know what happened there. That's my bad. But we got an extra ballin' in for it, so that's not bad, right? Alright, Rico, well done. You ballin' machine, you. Alright, I don't know what happened there. That's weird. But like I was saying, for as long as I can remember, I've enjoyed reading about and watching other people's playthroughs and games. Some of my first YouTube searches and stuff was just video game related. Some of my first video on YouTube was a Life Force run I did. It was a no miss full run that I had to break up into 3 parts. That's a double triple, Rika. Very nice. But I've always enjoyed seeing other people progress in challenges. Hear about them progress in their game they're playing the first time. Yeah, it was a long time ago, Rizik. I actually had to apply for a director account back then to get the ability to upload more than 10-minute videos, and I did get it. And my videos kind of popped off for a little while back there. I have a few with millions of views, but I didn't ever take advantage of it like I should have because I was too much depressed. I could have been probably pretty big on YouTube had I taken that momentum and swung with it. But that's fine. Like Tecmo Super Bowl, I used to watch people do challenge runs of that all the time. I've watched speed runs forever. I've watched Let's Plays forever. Another triple double, Rico. And it's just kind of what enjoyment I get out of life, because games have been such a big part of my entire life. Being an incredibly awkward individual growing up, having video games to play, which helped me focus and have fun. Being a part of Magic the Gathering growing up, and building decks in that, and playing that with my friends. What's up, X-Gemini? I've always had a, had a love for gaming in general, and just it's definitely what has soothed and calmed my brain the most over the years. And I just like hearing about it, and I just like talking about it, and I like sharing it, basically. So that's where we are today. I've streamed every day for over 750 days in a row. I like streaming, obviously. I've been streaming for over 10 years now. Really popular in speedrunning for a while. My brain crashed, came back intermittently with some XCOM. There's a nice triple double, Rika. A little bit of speedrunning in there and some casual stuff. And now I'm doing mostly XCOM and some casual stuff. XCOM is doing pretty well on my YouTube. Very, like a low-end YouTuber. And I just really want to continue doing that, but I also want to, make enough to where I'm not a complete drain on the people around me. And help out and have my medical bills and stuff. Like, it's hard. So yeah, I do try to get financial support where I can get it, because it's important. Like, I hate money. Like, I hate it because it makes people so ugly. It bends people to act so horrendously and so shitty. It forces people into horrible situations, and I despise it at the core. It's an unfortunate necessity, however. Nice straight Rika. And I do need it like everybody else. Even if our current government doesn't want to help me at all. Which is super shitty, really. I've been at that for 3+ years now. Maybe even longer, I don't even remember. There's another straight Rika, nice. And like, this is the only thing. Ooh, nice 4-house Rika. It's like the only thing I could get my brain to do consistently without crashing. I get massive anxiety spikes being in public, especially if I have to go in anywhere anymore. My heart starts beating fast. Sometimes it starts to hurt. And I always had communication issues in general. Like, it sounds like I communicate easy on here because I've been doing it for 10 years. But I don't have to look at anybody in person. I don't have to see anybody in person. I don't have to have that anxiety of being around other people in person. And it makes it a lot more comfortable. I also don't have to talk on, like, I don't have to talk to anybody in, like, a phone call or voice call or anything unless I choose to do so, of course. Boom, boom. Agreed, Rika. So it's definitely what I really enjoy doing. I want to continue doing it. I have no plans to stop doing it. Really, I'm not good at it as soon as I need to do any real interactions. Word. Very understandable. Like, I am an awkward individual who is learning just like everybody else. But there are just some things at this point in my life that I know that my brain can't handle. And no matter how much I try to put that point across, either somebody will be shitty about it, or you'll get a sentence like, well, if I can do this, then you can do it, which is... I just want to fucking punch somebody if they come at me with that at this point. Like, just because one person does a thing doesn't mean everybody can, or everybody can overcome something. Especially when it's just built into your brain. People have very little sympathy or empathy for those that literally cannot help something. And it's not like I'm sitting here telling myself I can't do this. It's not like I haven't tried. I went almost, what, 40 years without seeing a psychiatrist and a therapist? Which I should have gone significantly sooner to. It would have explained a lot of issues. There's a triple-double. And the medication that helps me both get focus and energy, and the antidepressant medications are excellent. Excuse me. But there's just this complete lack of wanting to understand what other people's issues are. And understand that when they just can't do something. Nice triple double Rika. That forcing them to do it doesn't really change anything. It'll make them mad at you. There's another triple double Rika, very nice. It'll just piss them off, and it'll be another mental footnote of something that'll attack their depression over the years. Speaking from experience. I've had people roll their eyes and act like it ain't that big of a deal, and that's just as harmful as the rest of it. It's just this complete lack of care. Because they're just so up their own ass that they just don't care what you have to say. It can be fixed to them. It's just that ego, arrogance, and narcissistic attitudes. Nice triple double, Rika. That I just hate. We're all learning here, you know? We're all caught up in our own lives. That doesn't mean you can't have, like, common decency towards somebody else. Or if you feel like you're wronged one time and you can just never let that go. No matter how small it was. It's pathetic, really. It's just a lot. A lot of us are having just as hard a time as you are. I'm very open about my brain issues, which honestly still upsets a lot of people. I remember when I first talked about being on medication, and somebody in chat was just like, you don't need that medication. You shouldn't rely on that medication. I'm just like, excuse me? You don't know me at all. So fuck off. And two, maybe I do. Would it be a bad thing if I did? What difference does it make to you? Hey Rungo, how's it going today? It's so odd to me. It's just so odd. People are so caught up in their way that they have to force it on you. It's just like, what are you doing? You have nothing better to do than try to push what you're doing onto other people? I mean, it's the same narcissistic handbook that they all have. Everything they do is right, no matter what. They can't do anything wrong. It's boring. Hey, a triple double. We as humans are imperfect. That is just how we are. Another triple double, dang Rika. Come back in a long way today. Yeah, blaming someone else for your own problems. There's a straight as well, goodness gracious. Blaming someone else for your own problems, or being unable to handle and lashing out at those, or any number of things like that. It just makes you a bully. A grade school, possibly middle school bully. Which is pathetic. If you need to put someone down to make yourself feel better, that's pathetic. There's a straight. Bum, 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 bum. Oh my god, Rika, you are on just an absolute roll. Another straight. Do, 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 do. But that's my rant for the day, I suppose. I understand a lot of things can happen in emotional moments, and apologize and move on from those moments, but to just keep that with you forever, to the point to where you just want to see the other person suffer, no matter if they're just like whoever. I'm not talking about like our current administration. Obviously they all deserve to die. That's completely different. They're hurting millions of people and preventing progress in humanity. Another triple-double. And oh my god, that's another triple. We can't end on a roll here, Rika. You had like 10 triple doubles in the last 30. All right, Rika, you kicked so much ass today. Well done. And we balled twice, technically. First part was not on there, but that's okay. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Daily Nipah. If you'd like to pick it up yourself, once again, socksmadepeoplesexy.net/games or .itch.io. Also, if you want to pick up the baller variation, mti.itch.io as well. But that's going to be it. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. I appreciate you. Stay positive out there. A lot of people they're just not nice. Humans are pretty inept creatures at the end of the day. But I appreciate y'all. Please like and subscribe. I'd also appreciate that. Positive vibes. And remember...